Hey guys, it's ANicWin, also known as Amy, and welcome back. Happy Sunday. I hope you're having a lovely day. I am building a base game in Willow Creek, and this is actually a starter home. So for those of you who are new or maybe need a refresher, a base game starter home is a home with only the base game build by assets. So there's no CC, there's no DLC, and it's under 20K typically. It depends really on how many Sims you have. I was building this with a couple and a toddler in mind, so I stayed around the 20K mark. I think I'm just under it. Actually, I don't have the price with me at hand, but it is in the description. So if you want to peek down there, I always list the price of the builds in the description so that you can see how much they cost. It is also up on the gallery and available for download. My origin ID is ANicWin, ANicWin, and that is how you pronounce it, ANicWin. Of course, you do not have to call me that. You can call me Amy, but for those of you who are curious, that is how it is pronounced. This is a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom home. I did not place a bathtub, and there is a toddler in the home, so you can switch it out. There's definitely room to switch it out. I just didn't think about it as I was doing it, and I've already uploaded this, so I can't go back in and change it without resharing it. I honestly just don't want to do that, so I'm gonna leave it as is. But like I said, it's easy to swap out. Now this home, the shape is small and it's weird. So if you're gonna expand this home, like if you download it with the intent to expand it, I think you're gonna have to move up. I don't really think you can move back. That's just opinion. You might be able to figure it out, but the way that I built it, I think I just kind of stonewalled you into moving up. But I don't know, I'd have to play around with that. Now, I start with the bathroom. I just get in the basics. I get what's needed. Again, at this point, I really didn't know that I was going to build a home with a toddler in it. I thought I was just doing a standard base game, or just like a standard house with just like one sim and then an office. And then I ended up changing my mind along the way. I think I really just wanted to build a kid's room, if I'm being totally honest. But I start with the master here. I was envisioning a couple, I think, because it is such a big house. You know, you have the room for it. I didn't give thought as to whether it was, you know, 2 females, two males, or a traditional male-female couple, or any other combination that you can think of. I have the hiccups, I'm so sorry. But I didn't give really much thought to that. I just knew that there would be 2, so I do place some masculine, some feminine items. Of course, that can be changed out, and it can really be customized. I do leave space, I think, for customization, because your sim's gonna get stuff. I mean, you're gonna acquire stuff just like any normal person would. And I do go with a grayscale color theme, or is that the word I want? Color scheme. That's what I wanted in this bathroom or bedroom. I didn't really mean to. It just kind of happened. I like that wallpaper, but I don't like the other swatches. So I went with that, and it ended up being a very relaxing space. I typically am not drawn to grays in a bedroom, but I thought it worked, so I left it. And then this is the toddler's room, obviously. Like I said, I was originally going to make it a office, or at least if I didn't say that, I was thinking it. It was going to be an office, like a working from home space. So there's definitely room. That's why there's that little nook that was going to be for the desk and etc. And I ended up going with the kid because I am a family. At the end of the day, I'm a family player. I typically prefer that play style. Every now and then I'll dabble with a different storyline, but it's just not something that's just not how I like to play the game. So I wanted my build to kind of be true to that. I'm not really sure if that bookcase works, because I do size it down by 1 because it was so big. It felt a little too big. So like I said, I don't have a test toddler sim, so I'm just not sure if it works, and I didn't test it with my adult sim. However, there is another bookcase in the hallway that is completely functional, so you still have access to a bookcase. It just may not be that one. Now I jump into the kitchen next. I am going to place the items that are essential before placing any decorative assets, and you'll see that just a little bit later. This is kind of where I was aware of how much money I was spending and how much I had left. And I got a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. This is where I was like, okay, this is where I fail. And I fully expected to not do well, but we hold it together, guys. We hold it together. And I like the kitchen. I know a lot of people hate those base game counters, and I get it. They're not very attractive, but I don't think they're ugly. They look like every counter you'll ever see in any apartment that you're in, right? Like it's not granite, it's not marble, but but it's functional and it's kind of cute. I think that shade of counter is decent. But that's just me, and that's personal preference. Now, I don't give them a TV and I don't give them a computer. In my mind, those are luxury items. And because this house is a little bit under budget, you do have room to purchase one or the other. I don't think you can buy both outright. Of course, you could delete something and afford both, but that's just up to you and what you prioritize in your game. I typically don't prioritize a TV because there are other ways to get fun. Honestly, it just doesn't seem like an item that your sim needs. I don't include TVs in the builds that I play in. And if I download a build, I delete the TV because I don't want my sims to watch TV. But that's just me. That just comes down to how you play the game. I did add those dirty dishes to the sink. I just thought it was funny. I've seen other people do that. It's not something that's new. I just stumbled upon it in the debug menu and was like, yep, I'm doing it. I want to do it. Now's my chance. And then if you peek out the window, you're going to see some of the landscaping is already finished. I did pop out and do it. You see it. It's still on camera. I just added that to the end of the video because that's typically when I do my landscaping, not in the middle of furnishing a home. But I wanted to get it out of the way so I could add a little bit more of the decorative items and stuff that I typically add. I just wanted to make sure the outside looked good before I really focused on the inside. So without the outside, you really don't have a home. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't look complete no matter what you do. So, or at least that was my thought process. I could be completely wrong. and that's fair. That is a fair assessment if so. I'm just adding these base game lights and then bam, landscaping. So I am actually going to leave you guys here. I'll let you enjoy the rest of a little bit of soft music. As always, feel free to let me know what you think. You can leave a comment. You can like the video if you want to, if you like it. I do post screenshots on Instagram. Feel free to follow me there. You can also comment or direct message me there. Some of you know how to find me on Discord. I don't care where you reach out to me. Just feel free is what I'm saying. I'm always open to comments. And on that note, I will see you all next Sunday when I post my next video. And in the meantime, I hope you have a lovely day and a lovely rest of your week. Bye, guys.
The longer I've waited, the more that I've tried. All the years that I've wasted trying to find it. All that I go through for my peace of mind. Let it all go out the window. No smoke in my eyes. I can hear the wind chiming. It's always been you in the back of my mind. Early blue morning when everything's cold, I see you running, all covered in gold. There's nothing else that eases my soul. I let it all go out the window. No smoke in my eyes. I can hear the wind chiming. It's always been